up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead. So today I wanted to talk to you about a garden tool that I have recently acquired here on the homestead. Something that I'm super excited about. I have heard so many people talk about this tool and how important it is to have in your garden. And I will tell you that I've never used one before, and I was curious, but I've never seen one of these just lying around in the garden store or even at my feed and seed for me to just pick it up and buy it and use it. So I was recently contacted by a company and they asked me, they were like, we make Hori Hori knives. Would you like to try our product? And I was like, sounds like a plan. Send me the Hori Hori. I don't have anything to compare it against, but I'll definitely use it and see if it can replace all of the other garden tools that I use while I'm out here in our Grow Foods Not Lawns garden. So they sent me the knife, and I will tell you right away, it's fairly intimidating because it has this serrated edge on one side. It has a sharp side over here, and it's stainless steel. This thing is heavy. It's like 10 or 11 ounces. It's a stout, basically a knife. When Jason saw it, he was like, why did you get another K-bar? And I'm like, it's not a K-bar. This is a Hori Hori knife. So I started using it. And I will tell you, I've had it for a couple of months. And I've left it outside in the rain. I've left it stabbed down in the dirt. I've left it laying down on the grass. We've actually even had the bull come through here and step on it. And so far, nothing wrong with it. No rusting, no breaking, no bending, nothing. And I don't know if you can really tell from this, but I mean, this is a stout knife. I mean, you got to be really careful with this thing because you can't just wield it around and like throw it. You have to be intentional with this thing. So a couple of features on it. One thing that I really like, besides the serrated edge and the sharp edge, you can dig with this, and it has this measurement for 6 inches. So if you're planting like bulbs or anything like that and you need to go a specific depth into the dirt, this will tell you. Another nice thing is, like when I'm doing spacing, if I don't have my seeding square, I can take this and measure if it's so many inches. I can lay that down, and then that way I know that my spacing is correct. This thing has replaced my little trowel, my, trying to cut things, so my shears, all of that stuff in one tool. Now, another thing that I've used this for is transplanting, which is important when you're trying to make sure that you don't damage any roots. You want to make sure that you can go wide and go deep to be able to pry that plant up without doing any damage to the roots. And I've done that with this plant right here. I had one tomato plant in here and some pepper plants, and obviously the tomato plant has taken over and the poor pepper plants are screaming at me for help. So I went in with the Hori Hori knife, dug down in there, pried those up, transplanted them over to a different bed where they'll get a lot of sun, a lot of water, and they won't be competing for nutrients with the tomato plant. One other thing, with the serrated edge and with the sharp edge, I have been using twine to tie up this tomato. You can actually use the edge to cut your twine, things like that. Again, don't need to carry shears or, I know a bunch of you guys use pocket knives, but when I'm out here in my garden shorts, I don't carry a pocket knife with me. So this has been very useful for that. Now, I did mention that it comes with a leather sheath. I do not have a tool belt or anything that I wear currently at the moment, so that I have not used, but I imagine I will be getting one soon, because one thing that would be very helpful is if I had somewhere to stick it, then I wouldn't stick it in the dirt or leave it laying down on the grass to where I would have to spend 20 minutes trying to remember where was the last place I used it. So if you're considering getting a Hori Hori knife, if you've been kind of on the fence about it like I was, this is your perfect opportunity. Go check out the link below for this company. It's made by Sensei. And like I said, it's not the most expensive, it's not the cheapest, but you're definitely paying for the quality of this item. If you liked this video, definitely go check out this video on our last garden tour. Get yourself caught up on everything that we're growing here on the homestead so that you're ready for next month's garden update. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless and have a nice day.